Hello, I'm Dr. Gareth Moore and I'm a puzzle and brain training author. But in this video, I'm not writing puzzles, I'm having a go at this. Day 18 of the Exit the Game Advent Calendar for 2023, Silent Storm. And we'll continue each day, as we always do, by having a look at this one, the storybook for today, and putting aside, hopefully, the hints and tips, which I hope we don't need. And let's find the story for today and work out what's been going on. Now, yesterday, we discovered Santa. So the question is, are we going to discover anything new today? Well, I'm sure we are. It says, after you figure out the door code, you turn to Santa Claus. Boss, I'll start looking for this command center? Santa barely is interested. Do that, he replies distractedly and adds, I'll use the loudspeaker if I find out something new. So you go into the next room, the greenhouse. All the tasty vegetables for the staff canteen are here, along with all sorts of magnificent ornamental plants. And in fact, your colleagues are particularly proud of their poinsettia. Poinsettia? I don't know. All around the room, plants are sprouting and growing. You were surprised to discover 3 empty picture frames within all the lush greenery. And that's interesting because, as always, we are looking for a 3-digit code. So presumably we need to identify 3 things to go in those frames to give us a code in some way so we can find out where tomorrow's door is. Oh, that's right. The Employees of the Year announcement is supposed to take place here in a few days. The prize went to this department last year, so this time they are organising the ceremony. The 3 empty frames must be standing ready for the portraits of the winners. Who do you think will have the honour this year? Turn the page, and then open door 18, and there's a riddle card in door 18. On the back of the page, find our 3 employees of the year. Well, there's different coloured tassels on there. So there were earrings for a minute, but they're not. They're Santa hats with different coloured tassels and different coloured Santa hats. And otherwise, the elves are not the same, but are similar-ish. Looks like we'll be playing Spot the Difference a bit. But let's have a look at the calendar and find out for sure. So here is the calendar, and yesterday we identified that door 18 was all the way up here in the corner. So without further ado, let's open door 18. And what is inside? There's a picture of what is that in particular? Is it a walnut? An onion. It's an onion cut in half, not a walnut. And then, ow, the door's spiking me. Right, there's just one riddle card, and let's have a look at the riddle card itself. Ooh, crikey, they all look so alike. You're telling me. You need to find 3 of them, and that's in bold. So not only do I have to identify 3 of them, perhaps there's 3 that are different, or 3 that are many times the same, or I don't know, 3 pairs, and then somehow associate a value with each of those 3. Right, maybe looking in the room will help. So what have we got in here? Oh no, look at that. We've got, there's 2 of those picture frames it was talking about. Now down here is a clue. No red Santa hats. Alright, look at all those lettuces, they look good. On the right hand wall, another blank frame. And on the left hand wall, nothing much at all on the left hand wall. Only some plants, but nothing that's going to provide us with a clue. So I think the only clue we've got in the room is that no red Santa hat sign. Okay, so what are we doing here and how are we getting a number? Right, so we have, I think, no clues other than this card, this sheet of employees. In fact, we need 3 of them. And the no red Santa hats clue. Now, possibly we are counting how many there are of each elf, perhaps? There are red, blue and yellow decoders. And what colour hats have we got? Let's just look at the green hats. We've got blue, yellow, yellow, red, yellow, red, blue, blue. I mean, so one option is just to count the number of each colour, but the elves do differ. Let's look just at the green-hatted elves. There are, how many with a beard? Well, how many in total? There are 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 green-hatted elves. Let's use that post-it that fell off the calendar. Well, there are 12 green, and maybe there's some logic I'm missing. But let's just work out, first of all, if there's something else. So how many of them have got beards? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, so half have got beards and half haven't. How many of them have got a red tassel on their hat? But other than that, what am I doing? Oh, look, there's numbers under the elves. I didn't see that to start with. It's probably quite obvious on the camera, but it's not obvious to me. 9053, 708. So I'm actually just selecting the employees of the year. Right, I need to find 3 of them, and then they've got numbers under them, and then the order of them will be given by the colour of the tassels, I think. So how do I know who the employee of the year is? The only clue I have so far is that there is no Santa hat. which makes me think there are clues elsewhere on the calendar, presumably, which allow me to eliminate the other differences. So there are presumably 4 of each design. So I have noticed that the beards change. So the difference between these two is certainly a beard. But what's the difference between, for example, this one and this one? There must be a difference if I'm selecting them based on their appearance. Okay, so another difference, which is not obvious to me at all, it's quite dark, is that these have got glasses and these haven't. So the differences are, let's start again. So we've got 4 of each colour, and the differences are beard, question mark, glasses, question mark. We've already done hat. That's solved. We want the green hats. Now we know there are 4 green-hatted elves with each colour of tassel. Then beard and glasses are sufficient to identify them uniquely if we know what they are, assuming that each of those 4 green elves has either a different combination of beard and glasses. So let's look at the ones with the red tassels. He's got beard and glasses, just glasses, just beard, and then the other one presumably is no beard and no glasses with the other red tasseled green one. Yes, that's right. So I just need to find a clue somewhere on the calendar as to whether they are wearing glasses or not. And then I'll be able to identify the correct 4 elves, assuming I'm picking one of each colour of tassel. And now look what I've just spotted on the calendar here. A beard with a red dot on it. So that clearly goes with this. So presumably that means we either want a beard or don't want a beard. Let's have a look inside the door again. Right, okay, so that red wax seal is identifying it as relevant to the Employee of the Year competition, but the cross through the hat means we don't want a red hat, I assume. Therefore, when we see this without a cross, it means we do want a beard, I think. So I think what I'm looking for is another one of these with glasses on it, so we know whether we're selecting them with or without glasses. So we do want a beard, but we don't know about glasses yet. Now what about up here, on this top bit of the calendar? I don't think there's anything relevant here as to whether they're wearing glasses or not. On the back of the calendar. On the back of the calendar. No glasses. Okay, that's pretty clear about how it's working. So we're looking for the elves who are not wearing glasses, do have a beard, do have a green hat. So, there we go. Do have a beard, don't have glasses, and the hat is green. So, that means, let's just zoom in again. Let's do the blue tasseled ones. I want a beard but no glasses. So it's this one, right? Yes, so blue equals 0. In fact, instead of writing that down, why don't I just directly get my decoder card and put blue equals 0 in? Because I've identified the elf who fulfills all of those requirements with a blue tassel, and I think that's the one that goes into the blue decoder. Because we're finding 3 elves we already know. Now, we're looking for a yellow elf who has a beard but no glasses and a green hat. A yellow tasseled elf. Beard and no glasses. Here, right? He's got a beard but no glasses and a yellow tassel, and his number is 4. So the yellow one should be 4, I think. There we go. And now for the red tasseled elf, we're looking for one with a beard but no glasses and a green hat. So he's got no beards, that's no good. He's got a beard and no glasses, yes, and a number 8. So there we go. There we go. I think we have got our code. 804 by selecting those 3 L's that fulfill the characteristics. Right, now if we go to door 18 and we take our code of 804 and have a look and see how that translates into movements, we'll see whether that's correct. This wants us to go down right to this door, right to this door, and down right to this door that isn't used here. And we should see a code of star plus diamond. And we do. Fantastic. That means we've solved it correctly, and we can write, 19 on the door now. Gosh, we're getting quite perilously close to Christmas, aren't we? Let's hope we find that command centre soon and can help Santa save Christmas. Otherwise, it's going to be a present disaster. Well, there we go. I hope you enjoyed that. I thought I was going to be playing Spot the Difference amongst all those many elves. I'm glad that I wasn't. I was just looking for a few characteristics, because I don't know how patient I would have been comparing all of them against one another very laboriously. So it wasn't like that at all. It was a great puzzle, in fact, in the end. I really did enjoy that. If you did too, then please join me in tomorrow's video when I shall open what's inside that door I've just identified, as well as reading the story for it and hopefully solve that puzzle. It'd be great if you could join me. If you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, it'd be lovely if you did. It makes it easier to find future videos. And if you enjoyed this one, do please like it. And also, I'd love to read your comments. If you've solved this day yourself, or if you've just been watching and have some comments of your own, then please, I'd love to hear from you. It's always good to read them. But otherwise, all that remains is until I see you in a future video, including perhaps those linked here, or just tomorrow's video, whatever you prefer, then until then, take care and goodbye. Bye.